now we're talking Manchester United and over 30s as well. There used to be a time where it was all about the 26, 27-year-olds. And also, the 30-year-old, the 31-year-old never really got a big deal. But now they are. They still get 4-year deals, don't they, a 30-year-old?
They do, yeah, big old. Because they're keeping in better shape, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, you look at the likes of Ronaldo and Messi and Salah. These guys are ripped up beyond belief. So, all of a sudden now... But I came through at a time where it started to change, because it was almost like when I was at Ipswich Town as a young kid, you'd go away on your holidays, come back, and then you try and get yourself fit from the day one.
Let yourself go, yeah.
From pre-season. But all of a sudden now, as I was getting older and older, like even pre-season trips, so under George Burley at Ipswich Town, we'd always stay in the middle of a town centre where there were shops, there were nightclubs, there was, do you know what I mean?
Did you?
Yeah, that was his criteria. He didn't want the players to be bored. Middle of a town centre somewhere, nightclubs about, shopping centres, all stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, as I got older, it started to evolve a little bit. You started to go to like Austria, up in the mountains training, or somewhere in Spain, Portugal, miles away from shops or anything, just a training complex. So,
when you came through Ipswich, how old were you when you were there first there?
When I first got in the team.
Yeah, when you broke in.
17.
Okay, so there would have been players sort of early mid 30s, right? What sort of shape were they in? Were they sort of smoking at half time and having a beer and beer guts?
It weren't that bad, but it was almost they came back from their holidays, and some of them kept in good shape, but some of them just couldn't run at all pre-season, came back overweight. It was almost like... But they used... Pre-season back in the day used to be used as
a tool to get back into...
As long as you're fit by that first game of the season, not a problem. But it was almost like now, you have to be fit the first day of pre-season, because... And I fully understand it now, because the game's changing. Managers now, with how much pressure you're under, you haven't got time to be wasting time just getting players fit throughout pre-season. You need to use that time now for your tactics, your shape, what you want to do with the upcoming season. So you can't just use that as running sessions.
I've got in front of me a list of players in the Premier League that are over 30. Mohamed Salah, Kyle Walker, Kevin De Bruyne, Thiago Silva, Gundogan, Mahrez, Thiago, Henderson, Alonso, Kante, David De Gea and so on. Who would win in everyone else against the team of over 30s?
I think this team of over 30s would win, you know.
Are you writing your team down?
Yeah.
Who you gone for up front? You can't have Kane, he's not 30 yet, right?
Well, I'm going to have him. So, I've got a choice. So my front three...
No, go from the back. Your goalkeeper's going to be De Gea.
De Gea, right. Walker, right back.
Yeah.
Van Dijk.
Is he over 30, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thiago Silva.
Yeah.
And left back, Cesar Azpilicueta.
Okay.
Dave. I'm writing Dave down.
Yeah.
My midfield three, Thiago Alcantara.
Yeah. Jordan.
Nope.
Oh, no.
N'Golo Kante.
Yeah.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Right, okay. And up front?
And my front three are Salah.
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Oh, I forgot about him, yeah.
And Son from Tottenham.
Wow.
That team takes them some beating.
That's a great team. So do you think, the reason we're asking this question is, of course, United have just got Christian Eriksen. And there was a time, not too long ago, maybe 2 months ago, 3 months, we were talking about players going to United, and I was like, no, I like Arsenal's model, which is sign players in their 20s and not 30s. But I think I've changed my mind now with Christian Eriksen coming to the club. 30's still quite young, isn't it?
After you must have thought I forgot.
No, about me not picking up Christian Eriksen.
Yeah. When I said to you,
we're signing Eriksen,
and you went, all right.
No, I said I still. My actual quote was, I still don't know.
You was like,
I still don't know.
No, your also quote was underwhelmed.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
No,
clip it up.
No.
Yeah, look
clip it up.
Joe, clip it. Find it.
Find it, Joe. Like Joe's a dog in the park. Find it, Joe.
Joe, underwhelmed.
He wasn't even here for the last month.
Yeah, well,
I've never said the word.
I promise you.
Right, I tell you why I would not say underwhelmed. I tell you why I would not say underwhelmed. Because I know that he's coming to my club, and I also work for Man United.
At the time, you didn't know that.
If you look at the history, I will never slag off any Man United.
Will find it. They'll find it.
They won't find it. I'll never say that. I know you're misquoting me now.
You said underwhelmed.
No, I said. I don't know. That's what I said.
Underwhelmed, you said.
No, I'm underwhelmed with your attitude.
But no, Christian Eriksen, that's a good signing. But you don't have to necessarily look at...
I'm underwhelmed.
You don't have to look
at
you got it. necessarily at players' ages now, because as you said, look at the list we just spoke about there. Some of these guys are still absolutely running the show for their team. Look at De Bruyne. I think he just picked up PFA Player of the Year. Van Dijk's arguably the best centre-back in the world.
So Rodrigo's in there as well.
Mohamed Salah at one stage was the best player in the world.
Yeah.
Underwhelmed, is it?
He wasn't the best player in the world.
So I don't think really now age comes into it.
Okay.
As much.
What do you make of the two players? Obviously, Sandro Martinez, we don't really know too much about. Do you think he'll definitely play centre half? And if he does, who will he play alongside?
That's the question, because a lot of United fans they really like Eric Bailly. But they like Bailly, but he just can't stay fit, unfortunately. You've got Varane there. Hopefully he's over his injuries, because I don't think his performances last season were good enough. Maguire was awful by his standards last season. So I guess it's where you're going to play him. You could play him holding midfield, I guess, but I'd expect him to go and play alongside maybe Varane. But then I'm saying that, but Ten Hag came in and basically said that Maguire was going to stay as captain. So does that mean he's going to start?
He did say he's going to stay as captain, but he's got to earn his place in the team.
Maguire, even though he's going to be captain still.
That's correct.
I still think it could be Martinez and Varane. I think that could be the two.
Okay, his height has come under question for a centre-half.
No, the modern day, some of the best centre-backs ever, not even ever, but in the world have been short. Like, so it doesn't really make... I remember, I think his name was Ivan Cordoba. Played for Inter Milan. I think he was 5'6", maybe.
Okay.
Incredible
so like Jack Wilshere's height.
Incredible leap. Like, so difficult to play against. So I think if you read the game and you're intelligent enough as a modern day centre half and your positional play is decent, and you can get, because if you can get up against people as well and not allow them to have a running jump on you, then I think you'll be fine.
Okay, and just a quick word about Christian Eriksen. Does he start when everyone's fit for United?
No, he probably has to start on the bench. He probably could get into their starting 11.
Yeah.
But what system are you going to play and what cover are you going to give that defence? Unfortunately, McTominay and Fred.
Well, I think if Ronaldo does or doesn't come back, but let's say he doesn't, I think the forward line would be Sancho, Rashford, and Martial.
Yeah.
So then you've got three behind that, right?
Well, so your front three, would be Rashford, Sancho, and Martial.
Yeah.
So what formation? 4-3-3.
I'm guessing he's going to go maybe 4.
Well, so would you go into that first game of the season?
4-1-2-3 maybe.
So you trust
4-2. I don't know. 4-2.
You're killing me here. 4-3-3. Right. If you're going to have the three in the middle of the park.
That's what he's been playing in pre-season.
What? So one holding.
No, he's been playing with the three up top.
Yeah. Okay, but then you could play. Was it 4-2-3-1? But really, it's 4-3-3.
Yeah. He'll probably play at 4-2-3-1.
But does he trust one holder, Fred or McTominay, or does he have to play them both?
Well, that's why I've said 4-2-3-1.
Okay, so then you can only play Eriksen or...
Yeah. So
then he doesn't start then?
No. If he's playing the three up top, I don't know what formation he'll play to get Eriksen and Bruno in. Do you?
The only way he could do it is if he goes with one holder. If he goes with maybe one McTominay...
Yeah.
Or one Fred, and then he plays them two. But one of them's going to have to be so disciplined.
So you'd play the 4 defenders, then you'd play, for argument's sake, McTominay.
Yeah, and then
Bruno
and Eriksen,
and then the 3 in front.
Yeah, but one of them two, Bruno or Eriksen, are going to have to be more disciplined. They can't just be running off willy-nilly.
Okay. Well, there you go. We haven't bought willy-nilly, have we? When did that happen?